Hey, what's going on, fight fans? It's Sean with Boxing Socialist. Taking a quick break, a little 15-minute break on the job. Oh man, it says I got poor connection. Hopefully it'll pick up a little bit better. Let me see if I can pop it on Wi-Fi real quick. See if that'll help. But anyway, the upcoming fight between Sean Porter and Andre Berto. Let's look at the tail of the tape. Sean's 29, Berto's 33. By the time Berto fight, he'll be off for 12 months. Sean Porter will be off 10 months by the time they meet up. Let me stop that real quick. I don't want to interrupt. See, what else I was going to talk about? Okay, yeah. So, they both pretty much face some stiff competition, both of them. And I think, man, what is Sean? Sean got, 2 losses now? See, Sean lost to Kell Brook, and then he lost to Keith Thurman. And Berto lost to Victor Ortiz first, Soto Carras, Floyd Mayweather, and Robert Guerrero. He lost those 4 guys. So, the people he lost to was pretty tough. I mean, you gotta remember at the time, Victor Ortiz was on top. Victor Ortiz was doing good. So, I mean, that was a good, hard fight. I'm gonna say Berto's been against a little bit more stiffer competition. They both been in stiff competition. Berto's just been in a little bit more than Sean Porter has. But listen, the way I see that fight playing off, I see, Berto coming out with some quick, fast combinations, throwing that jab, and like Sean Porter always does, he bull rushes. People don't like to use the word. You got people that are boxers. There's 4 types of people, to me. You got boxers. You got punchers. You got boxers and punchers. But it's that 4th element, that 4th one that a lot of people forget about. Then you have what's called brawlers. That's what Sean Porter is. Sean Porter is a brawler. He'll maul you. He'll wrestle you. He saps your strength from you. And by the time he's done all that, man, you dead tired. You ready to quit, like, man. Because, he has pretty good conditioning. So when you got somebody that has good conditioning and they can maul you for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds, and they don't let up off you, one or 2 things are going to happen. Either they're going to break your will, or you're going to sustain but barely hang on to the very end. And you really got to crack them jokers hard to keep them off of you. I remember one time, it's way back when I was fighting in Germany, and I was sparring this white guy. I forgot his name. And man, the coach put us in there to spar, and I swear, I hit that guy with everything but the kitchen sink, and he would not go down. I mean, his nose was bleeding, blood was coming down. I thought the coach was going to stop it. Coach called him over, wiped him, said it wasn't broke, get back in there. I'm like, oh God, coach, I need me a break, because this guy, and then he came out for even more. And I was just catching clack, clack, boom. I was hitting with the hooks and everything. No matter what I threw, this guy just would not stop. And yeah, I mean, it's a good thing I didn't get really caught with anything, because I was a defensive fighter also as well. But if I was one of those guys that was flat-footed, he would have wore the hell out of me. But I was catching him and I was moving, catching him and moving. But, after we got done sparring, I think we sparred maybe 6 rounds. At the end of the 6 rounds, I was so glad that the coach said, all right, that's enough. So I was thinking to myself, thank God, man, because this guy had tons of energy and he would just not stop. But, that's how I see the Porter versus Berto fight. I think skill-wise, Berto has the better skills. Power-wise, I'm going to lead it towards Porter. And like I said, I really think that Berto's going to do good for the first few rounds. But the constant pressure, the constant mauling, the constant holding, the constant grabbing him and, squeezing on Berto's muscles, wearing him down, it's just going to be hard. Justin Smith, I think Porter needs another trainer. Let me tell you why I'm cross between fighters switching trainers, especially ones that have their father as their trainer. If your father has gotten you to the championship and you won the belt, you need to stick with your father. If your father's helping you and you take 1 or 2 losses before you even get to the belt, then yeah, you need somebody to help mold you and shape you. But he used his father all the way to the belt. Once that trainer gets you to the belt, I don't know. I just don't believe in them switching trainers, even if it is your father. Sugar Shane Mosley did that with his dad. PG King 911 looking for Porter to win and take a good shot or two from Berto. That's the same way I have it. I do see Porter winning this fight for you. The couple ones of y'all that just hopped on, I said earlier, you can go back and watch the video. Just not just switch to someone else to help him develop mental skills. Listen, let me tell you something about fighters. You ever heard you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Once you got a guy that's got about 20, I'm going to say about 20 fights or more, and you've been fighting this way your whole life, I don't care what coach you get, you are not going to develop any more skills than what you already have. And let me explain what I mean by that. What I mean is, during your training and your sparring, your coaches are showing you new things, maybe to bob and weave a little bit more, maybe pop the jab a little bit more, how to cut off the rings, stuff like that. And you might be working on this and doing this during your sparring session and training, hitting the pads and stuff like that. But I promise you, you got over 20-something fights, when that bell rings and the real fight is on, you might start off trying that. Give it 2-3 rounds at the max. You're going to revert right back to your old self. You're going to forget about all the new stuff that your coach has taught you, the new coach has taught you, because you're used to familiar. I'm used to moving this way. I'm used to doing it this way. And when you're trying to, in a real boxing fight, and especially you don't feel that you're successful with the new stuff you learn, you revert back to familiar. You go back to knowing what got you there and what you've grown up doing. So it sounds easy when y'all say switch trainers, get somebody to teach you something new. It works every now and then, but it's really rare. But I promise you, you're going to revert back to what you know. But let me wrap it up real quick. Yeah, so Porter is going to beat Andre Berto. He's going to beat him in a long run because he's going to wear him down. One or two things. Either he's going to crack, bust Berto's pipes, or Berto's going to mentally try to hang in there, but he won't win a decision. I see Porter winning it by decision. I don't see a knockout stoppage. Could happen, but I really see it going his way. I'm going to say 9 rounds to 3. 8-4 max. I don't see Porter losing more than 4 rounds, and those are going to be the early rounds. Thanks for stopping by. I'll try to do another live video later or tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe, spread this, share it on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Leave y'all comments below and let me know who you think is going to win between Porter and Berto. All right, this is Boxing Socialist. We out. Thanks for stopping by.